Hey, Crusaders, this is Dave from Crusade with Me. And we have a new feature that I want you to hear from me about. And we are offering a phone number through Google Voice. For you to be able to reach out directly from any phone, you can leave a voicemail or you can text this number. Our number to contact Crusade with Me is 260-267-0414. Again, that phone number is 260-267-0414. We'd love to hear from you. Welcome back, Crusaders. This is Crusade with Me. The movement, the mission, the battle cry to get back to Eden. Today, we're going to talk about a word that gets tossed around like candy at a parade. Happiness. People chase it. They write books about it. They start companies promising it. But here's the truth. Happiness, the real thing, can't be manufactured, bought, or booked for a weekend getaway. Why? Because real happiness was never meant to be out there somewhere. It was meant to be in Eden. Before the point we call the fall, humanity had perfect relationship with the divine. That's where happiness was born. That's where it lives. And the whole point of our crusade, your crusade, is to get back there. So let's unpack this together. And yes, we're going to talk about fun, too. And why we've got you confused for happiness. Well, hello, my queen. How are you?
I'm good. I'm surviving.
And you're
thriving.
It's pretty awesome.
Well, you fed me, so I'm in a much better mode.
Yeah. This is take 2, right? Because we did a take and we did an hour episode.
Yep.
And I just deleted it.
Yep.
So
neither one of us were real happy.
I was not
with it.
happy with it, right? We're talking about happiness. I decided, and that wasn't the one on happiness that I deleted. No.
Well,
it was a hodgepodge. It was a mess.
Yeah. And we needed to eat, and I think we thought about it. And again, you said, I really wasn't happy with that. I said, I really wasn't happy with it either.
Right.
So
here's my question for you, my love.
Mm-hmm.
This week, can you name something that brought you happiness or made, you could say, I was happy?
This week?
Sure.
Oh, little Earth Angel's little scrunchy face. It was her birthday this week.
I know, yeah.
When she scrunches her nose up.
But smiles at you, but scrunches her nose.
Yeah, and I called her, or FaceTimed her on her birthday, and our daughter-in-law screenshotted it. So, of course, my face is real big and weird. And then the little picture of her with the scrunchy face, that was precious.
No, yeah, that's awesome. Mine was last Sunday afternoon, but I can't go into that one. You told me I can't.
You cannot. No.
So, earlier today, I did receive a text from a gentleman I worked with several years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And out of the blue, I get this text from him.
While we were, as we were getting ready to quit.
You're right.
Yeah.
And he said, hey, I just wanted you to know he's now a plant manager at one of the plants. Actually, it's up in Canada.
Mm-hmm.
So he is relocated. And I was like, wow, I was very proud of him for that. And yeah.
That made me happy.
And it made you, it made me happy.
Made me happy.
And it made you happy.
Mm-hmm.
And that was one of those happy. But you know what? That's why I wanted to do this. And it's not like, okay, I've got happiness right, and everybody else is. Everybody else is messed up on this.
Way to go there. You ring that in.
Um, yeah, that's not what I'm saying here, right? I'm not. I don't think I have the corner of the market on happiness by any stretch. In the last couple of weeks at work, people would say, "Yeah, that's not Happy Dave at all." But anyway, I get tired of hearing it. And because I feel like the term has been adulterated, and I don't know. Guess what? Guess what life is not about? Life is not about our freaking happiness, first of all. But man, there are people on this rock. That's what they feel like their life is supposed to be all about, is about their happiness. And how many times have you heard this? As long as you're happy, right? Whatever makes you happy. I mean, do you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
We've all heard it. You know it.
And we probably even said it ourselves.
I don't know. I don't.
No,
I don't think. I don't think I've heard you say that. I've never heard you say that.
No.
I'm waiting. Oh yeah. Okay. Whatever makes me happy. Okay. But and we'll talk about this in a minute. But honestly, the same thing. I just want to have fun. I just want to have fun.
Mm-hmm.
You know what scares the shit out of me? When I hear adults say that.
Yeah.
I mean, grown-ass people that, I just want to have fun.
Yeah.
You're not 4.
Right.
That blows my mind.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm not sure what fun is. I mean, I got my ideas last Sunday. But I have no idea. I have no idea. Other than that, what and let's be honest. I mean, there's a connection here that we should probably make. And I don't want to make this all about sex. I know you think it's all about sex, but I just it's not all about sex. However, we did the one on we did the episode on feminine, masculine and feminine, and polarity and sexual energy. Mm-hmm. And I don't think we did it justice from the standpoint of, I don't think we made it, I made it clear enough, or my view of the strength and power of sexual energy. All right. And there are several different energies that we possess in our bodies, in our beings. Now, I purport that the most powerful and the strongest energy within us is our sexual energy. And therefore, with a lot of people, it's the hardest one to master and or control. And, but there are other energies. And one of those other energies, I think sexual energy can produce happiness. Produce a hell of a lot of fun. But that's not happiness in and of itself.
Right.
That's what I'm trying to get to, I guess.
Right.
But I'm just trying to connect what we talked about last week with this conversation, truly. Mm-hmm. And let's start here. So if you stopped 10 people on the street, and I know I'm kind of surmising or guessing, and ask, what makes you happy? What would they say? I mean, I got my own thoughts and ideas. I mean, spending time with family, or travel, or buying my dream car or my dream house, or getting promoted would make me happy, or eating great food, or winning the lottery. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And I don't know. I mean, I kind of look at that.
Some of those are nice, yeah.
It's all good things. I mean, technically, it's all good things. But here's the tricky part. These are moments. Mm-hmm. not states.
Right.
They're experiences. They're not the source of happiness itself.
Correct.
And that's what I want to talk about today.
They're not states of mind.
No, but that's where happiness comes from.
Yes.
It's our mindset,
Mm-hmm.
is our state of being.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
We've never talked about that before. Wink, wink.
Right. So most people define happiness, in my mind, as an emotional high. And there's something about, what isn't that a dopamine hit? I mean, your brain, there's neuroscience can track that for you. That rush when something good happens and you get that dopamine dump. That relief when a problem is solved. And I don't know if you probably get a dopamine dump out of that as well.
Mm-hmm.
Some people, and I'm not saying you're one of them, but some people, when a new package arrives on the doorstep, they can get that dopamine hit.
I'm not one of those.
I know you're not, but I see a lot of houses
I know
around the
what you're
neighborhood
saying. Oh, yeah.
with a lot of packages sitting on the front doors.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Daily, right?
Mm-hmm.
And there's dopamine hits from a lot of things.
Yeah.
And now there's science to say that we are so screwed up with our dopamine hits, and that's what has screwed up a lot of sex in the world today, because our dopamine, that used to come from sex and not a whole hell of a lot else.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, being honest.
Because the world has changed.
Correct. So here's the problem. Those dopamine hits, those emotional highs, for lack of a better term, it's really
Right.
what it
Yes.
is.
Yeah.
They're the moment ends.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's not the trip ends. The meal is gone. The thrill fades. See, the world, in my opinion, the world sells us this idea. Stack enough fun moments together, you'll be happy. But in my mind, that's like thinking if I glue together a bunch of rain puddles and make a lake, okay?
Mm-hmm.
You can't, because it evaporates, it goes away.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't work, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's what we get when we try to stack fun to make happy.
Mm-hmm.
In my simple peon little brain. If happiness isn't a pile of fun moments, then what is it?
Are you? Oh, that's a literal question to me.
No.
Oh,
I was just throwing it out there that if happiness isn't a pile of fun moments, then what is it? I mean, I think that happiness is not even an emotion.
It's a mindset.
I think it's condition. I think it's a condition. Yeah. It's a way of being.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, you're saying the same thing.
Yeah.
The condition, right? It's, from my perspective, living in alignment with the way we were created to live.
Mm-hmm.
And we once had that. Eden.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So, before the fall,
Mm-hmm.
humanity lived in perfect relationship with God. No fear, no shame, no hiding
Mm-hmm.
before the fall.
Right.
No
naked
comparison.
fun.
Yeah, just naked fun.
That's right.
And God was okay with it. And I think God would still be okay with naked fun. We weren't performing for acceptance because we already had it.
Mm-hmm.
Acceptance. And we need to do an episode on that.
Yeah, there you go.
We didn't work up worrying about bills, wrinkles, or whether we're enough. We woke up in the unity of our Creator, in harmony with creation itself. I'm going to go back a month, but that's just like thinking back to, and because Earth Angel's our smallest grandchild,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, she just turned a year
One.
old this week,
Mm-hmm.
this last week, after this gets dropped. But 4th of July or July 5th, whenever we had them up,
4th of July.
was the 4th of July? Okay. And it was hot out. And Earth Angel, because it was hot out, and she's less than 1 at that time, our daughter-in-law brought her in, and they were in the air conditioning, and she was kind of fussy. So our daughter-in-law laid on the couch with Earth Angel. And to watch her sleep, and then our daughter-in-law fell asleep, and I'd come in, went to the bathroom, I'm going back, and I'm looking at them on the couch as I'm walking back to go to the backyard outside. And Steph's asleep, and Earth Angel's asleep, and, Steph's holding her, like, I mean, she's got her arm under her, but
Right.
Earth Angel's laying here, and they're both asleep. But the look on her face, on Earth Angel's face, that was an awesome picture to me of what I'm talking about. Is talk about being in connection with your Creator.
Mm-hmm.
Because Steph is Earth Angel's mom, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we know from science, she knows Steph's smell.
Mm-hmm.
She knows Steph's body temperature.
Mm-hmm. Her voice.
Her voice. Her touch.
Mm-hmm.
She knows her mom.
Mm-hmm.
And as she laid there sleeping in that peacefulness in her, that's what made me think of Eden.
Mm-hmm.
And what a beautiful example of Eden. If you need to understand that, watch an infant sleep on its mother.
Mm-hmm.
That's all. That's happiness.
Yes.
Right?
Right.
Okay. This chocolate milkshake is a little bit of happiness too. But I know it's not a state. It's only
temporary.
Temporary, yes.
Yes, because it will be gone.
So, but here's the problem with us. We lost that, right?
Yes.
I mean, Earth Angel's losing that over time because she's
Right.
growing bigger, right? And
Right.
then those senses change and so forth.
Mm-hmm.
But we lost it, and ever since we've been chasing counterfeits, in my mind.
Mm-hmm.
Money. Status. Passion. Comfort. We think, if I can just get that thing, then I'll be happy. And right, true confessions. I mean, I'm confessing to our listening audience because I sought happiness for years in buying vehicles.
Mm-hmm.
That's a disaster waiting to happen.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, financially, that's just terrible.
Right, because you didn't know them very long before you were getting rid of them.
And I'm not talking about $500 clunkers. I'm talking about new cars.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I'm not immune to this searching
Mm-hmm.
for happiness. And wasn't that a song? Oh no, that's
Searching
looking
for
for love.
love in
That's
all the wrong
that's searching for
places.
love. Yeah,
Yeah.
not searching for happiness. A lot of people confuse love and happiness.
Mm-hmm.
You look marvelous. But anyway,
Every time. It's the same thing.
you know, but you can't find Eden in a store. I guess that's what I'm really trying to get to.
Mm-hmm.
You can't buy your way to peace.
Mm-hmm.
Happiness is the fruit of connection with the divine. And that's why the Crusade with Me mission is to fight, strive, and journey back to that place.
Mm-hmm.
All right. You're not saying much. So let's talk about fun. Was that Cyndi Lauper? Girls just want to have fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That was Cyndi Lauper, right?
Yes.
Yeah. She's a little bit older than me.
Yeah. Is she? Oh.
Yeah.
She still looks great.
Yeah. I don't know about that. I never thought she was very attractive, personally.
I think she looks better
Now? Okay.
older. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that happens sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
It does. But no, I do. I want to talk about fun because I brought that up, right? And and it's one of those little annoyances that I have that kind of trips me up and kind of gets me, I don't want to say raging because that's a very strong,
Yeah.
and I don't rage about much of anything ever, do I? To my knowledge. But anyway, a little disclaimer here. I'm not against fun. I'm not against fun.
We have a lot of fun.
Fun is great. Yeah. But fun is like dessert. It's sweet in the moment, right? But it's not the main meal. Somewhere along the way, people started believing that fun is happiness. And why? Again, my theories,
Mm-hmm.
fun distracts from the pain. When life feels heavy, fun gives me a quick little escape. That's why vacations, parties, entertainment, hobbies, they can feel like the key to happiness. The problem is, just like sugar, too much fun without substance leaves you empty.
Mm-hmm.
You can binge on Netflix. Drink until you laugh at anything. Play video games for hours. But when the screen turns off, you're still you. The void is still there. I'm not saying I'm right. I'm just saying this is my thoughts on what I've observed over 6 decades, for lack of a better term.
Well, maybe you weren't observing for 6 decades. Maybe it took you
50 or 5, not 50, 5 decades. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was taking the last of my milkshake. If you hadn't noticed. I was just talking about sugar. I gotta.
Yeah.
Sugar.
Mm-hmm. Oh, honey.
Yep, indeed. See, fun can fool. Fun can be a tool for joy. It can. But it can never be the source of joy. It's like trying to quench your thirst with salt water.
Yeah.
Feels like it's working until you realize that you're thirstier than you were before.
Mm-hmm.
So true happiness is deeper than fun. And I do believe, I haven't achieved this yet, but I do believe it's sustainable. It's present in quiet moments. It doesn't depend on circumstances. That's what I'm trying to. So where does that leave us? Really. I mean, I've talked, you've added some here and there, but where does that leave us? If happiness comes from relationship with the divine, and the purest form of that was in Eden, then the only way to get back to it is to crusade toward Eden. In my mind, that's
Right.
kind of what the point of this entire broadcast is about. So I got an idea. I got a battle cry. We're not wandering aimlessly. We're on a mission. Every step we take in aligning our lives with truth, integrity, love, and presence is a step closer to Eden. When you make choices that bring you closer to that original design, simplicity, peace, connection, gratitude, you taste a little of Eden right here, right now. Think about it. When you forgive someone instead of holding a grudge, Eden. When you create instead of destroy, Eden. When you rest without guilt, Eden. Earth Angel, next to Stephanie.
Mm-hmm.
When you are fully present with someone you love, Eden. Our mission isn't just to remember Eden. It's to rebuild it in our hearts, homes, and communities until the day we walk in it again. My queen,
Mm-hmm.
do you have any closing thoughts?
A couple. So my happiest times are when we sit on the sit and sip and have good conversations.
I agree.
And also when we just sit on the couch and hold hands
Mm-hmm.
and watch nothing really, because there isn't anything good on TV ever or Netflix.
Nothing about last Sunday before I got sick?
Nope.
Bullshit. But anyway.
Or when we go out on a date night like tonight and my mother invites herself along and I'm a little miffed about it and I'm trying to get over it and I reach over and I hold your hand in the truck
Mm-hmm.
and it brings me calmness.
That's good.
Those are my happy times. They're really, I mean, do I enjoy a good laugh when
Of course.
something?
Of course.
Always. But my true core happiness is those events just
But do you understand how
being
that is?
with you. And
I like the I say I've been saying mindset over and over. You said a state of being, and I really like that because that's really what we're talking about here. It is a.
did I say that?
I think you said
Wow.
I think you said a state of
could have.
being, and
I
I'm
don't-
like, we've never really talked about that much here, but that's absolutely right. That's absolutely right. That it is a state of being. In the truck today, you chose to be in that state of being because by conditions that we weren't there, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you looked past the conditions.
Mm-hmm.
My mother-in-law in the backseat of my truck. And you got to a happy place.
Yeah, with your help of your hand.
I never said a word. I just held your hand.
But that's my true state of happiness.
That's awesome. So I do have a challenge for this week.
Okie doke. I'm ready.
Don't settle for fun when you could have happiness. Don't chase moments when you can have the condition of joy. So ask yourself, does this bring me closer to Eden? Does this deepen my relationship with the divine? And does this align me with who I was created to be? If the answer is yes, you're on the right path. If the answer is no, you got some work to do. You need to move. If you're doing something that doesn't bring you closer to Eden, is it going to sustain you? And if it isn't, you really need to look at what you're doing hard. Whatever you're doing, does it deepen your relationship with the divine? And if it doesn't, you probably need to check yourself. Get on a different path. If you're doing something and you ask yourself, does this align me with who I was created to be? And it doesn't, these are just things that you can stop doing. Crusaders, our mission isn't to escape life for a little while. It's to restore it to what it was meant to be. That's the long way home. And every step counts. Until next time, keep your sword sharp, your heart humble, and your eyes fixed on Eden. Hey, I want to hear from you. Call or text us at 260-267-0414. Share your stories, your ideas, or just say hi. That's 260-267-0414.